Good afternoon. It is Wednesday the 21st. I had a blast this weekend. But also I've been very weepy since then, mostly because there are a lot of friends of mine, a lot of people whom I would consider very good friends, who I only ever see at conventions. Mostly because we live on different continents. And conventions are a good excuse to see each other. And this past weekend, I saw many of these friends, but they were at a distance, so I couldn't hug them and so on. So I've been very weepy. And yeah. Anyway, and so Monday I was wrecked. I am over 40. I do not do well with staying up until 3 a.m. And then yesterday I got my coronavirus shot. And I'm very happy that I did. I'm ecstatic. 2 weeks until the initial immunity? It's not immunity. Anyway, the thing that vaccines give you. And don't say 5G because I wish the corona vaccine gave me 5G. Like seriously. Anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about getting the vaccine. I was tired. I was tired from the moment I woke up because I did not sleep very well. And part of that was probably just being not worried, but like anxious about getting the vaccine. I have no rational reason for being anxious. And I know that there is no rational reason for being anxious because I've received many a vaccine in my life. I have the common adverse effects. Like when I get a flu shot, I get the whole flu-like symptoms, except they're much, much milder than the actual flu. Anyway, I get the flu-like symptoms for a day, and that's it. I've never had any severe allergic reaction to any shot that I've gotten, so there's no reason to expect that I would from this one. Even though it was Pfizer, so the RNA vaccine and the RNA vaccines are, I think, first of their kind, which is really cool. They've developed an entirely new vaccine category. How cool is that? So anyway, I was wrecked yesterday as well. And I'm sure that some of it was the vaccine, because one of the common side effects for the Pfizer vaccine is being tired. So anyway, I could not find the can to sew. So this is now Wednesday, and we are here, still trying to attach the band. There has to be a better word for this thing. No. It is the band for elastic. So that thing. We are still here trying to attach that to this Banksia bralette situation. And it is my what is the word? lunch hour. I'm still a bit wrecked. It is my lunch break right now, so I don't have a lot longer. I've got a meeting that's starting in a few minutes, but I can probably at least get to the front of the bralette part. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will see you on the other side. I'll probably finish sewing this on before you see me again because it's gonna take a long time. Good morning. It is far too early, but today I'm getting a head start on all the things. Yesterday I finished the bralette part of the Banksia tank, and today I am going to be sewing the tank pieces together, and then if there's time left over I will sew the necklines and the armholes together on the tank and the PowerNet bralette. And I think that is probably going to be as much as I'm going to be able to do today. But in the interest of making things go a little bit faster, I am taking out my serger and sewing the side seams and the shoulder seams on the whatever is the word. Anyway, I'm doing that because I don't need as much stretch on those pieces, on those seams. The overlock stitch on my Bernina is a lot stretchier than what I've ever managed to get on my serger. Perhaps I just don't know how to use my serger, but this is the situation we find ourselves in, and that I think is fine. I'm going to sew what I can on the serger because that's a lot faster than doing it on the overlock on my Bernina, which is really, really slow for that. And I mean, it's fine. It's giving me time to watch the seam so that it doesn't become too wonky and all that jazz. But I don't see a reason to do that with the side seams, and plus it'll make the thing go faster, at least a bit. So that's where we are, and I need to go work on the day job, but I usually take breaks during the day, or I try to at least, and during the breaks I'm going to keep sewing the thing because sewing the thing is great, and if I keep sewing the thing I might even finish it this week, which would be really amazing. I'll see you later. Well, I just realized that I can't finish the Banksia tank this week, which really sucks. So I have the tank finished, the tank part. I have the bra part finished. And I can still attach these two together, but I can't actually finish the neckline and the armholes until I manage to get some fold over elastic. I don't understand why I thought it would somehow be finished with the bands, because of course it's not. Because that is for the swim expansion, and I'm not making a swimsuit. I'm making a tank. So I need to order some fold over elastic. I doubt it's going to make it to me by end of day tomorrow. So yeah, there's just no other way. I can attach the bra and the tank together, and that's all that I can do until I have the fold over elastic. So that's gonna be next week sometime, which means that I'm going to have to start another project. Anyway, more about that later, because I have a meeting starting and I need to go. Hello, good evening. So, I mentioned earlier, a few hours earlier, that I would be attaching the bralette and the tank from the neckline and the armholes, and then I would be done for a while, and that is still, alas, the case. The situation is such that I don't know why, but I need fold over elastic to finish the armholes and the neckline, and I don't know why, but for some reason I just did not I did not register this fact. So now I have ordered the fold over elastic, but it's gonna take until next week to arrive, because it is already Thursday and the finished post does not really run on Saturdays. So what's going to happen here is that I'm going to attach the bralette to the tank, and that's going to be great and wonderful and amazing. And then after that, I'm going to have to start to work on another project. I do think that I will finish the Harrison shirt that you have been watching in the background for a while now, because now I do have this machine, and this machine makes perfectly good buttonholes, I am sure. I've never made a buttonhole using this machine, but I am sure it can handle them. So my plan right now is to add the 2 missing buttonholes onto the Harrison shirt, which would complete my Harrison shirt. And that would be amazing, because that has been that has been a while. But after that, I think that I might start working on another project completely. Something that I have not had in my queue officially for a very long time. So my sister, my 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 baby sister, she's over 30. she would probably hate me calling her my baby sister, but it's not like she can object. I mean, she can, but you know. So yeah, she has this Moomin phase going on in her life, and the local chain fabric store, Eurokangas, has been selling Moomin fabrics for a while now. And I mean, I have quite a few of them either set aside or coming for myself, but I bought a college weight fabric to make a sweater or a hoodie for my sister, because she would be really happy about that. And yeah, I have had the fabric in my stash for a while now. I have a friend of mine actually wrote a book called Joka tyypin kaavakirja, which is basically, it's a book of basic patterns that you can adapt in multiple different ways, and the book is all about adapting the patterns for your own use, so that you're making you're making what you want to make. And that, I think, is utterly beautiful. So I've got that book, and my sister is in straight sizes, so I can just take a copy of, or rather I'll trace a copy of the hoodie pattern in that book and just make a hoodie. And there's something charming about that thought. Just making hoodies. I might make myself a hoodie. I've got this hoodie that I really love. I really love this hoodie. But it started falling apart like, I think February? Something like that. So I've been taking it apart so that I can sew it back together, or rather make a pattern out of it and sew it back together, because I really, really love that hoodie and I want to make another one. So that is the plan. I forgot what I was saying. I ran out of space on my card, which shouldn't have happened, because I definitely did put the make sure that the camera destroys everything after it syncs. Grr. Anyway, on to sewing the last little bits of this thing that I can before I get more. Friday, y'all. I just love the word y'all. It is such a good word. So here we are. I have my pattern template, what have you, from the book, which is over here, if I can reach it. The book, Joka tyypin kaavakirja, which is really helpful for those of you outside Finland. It's not at all helpful, I am aware. But it is what I have. So what I'm doing right now is I'm tracing the smallest size there is, and it's still probably going to be too big for my sister, which is fine. Hoodies are supposed to be too big anyway. But it's been a while since I've traced patterns that are patterns from yeah, that's not gonna fit. Patterns from places like this that have multiple sizes and multiple patterns in one small space. This particular one has 2 shirts. The hoodie that I am making, and the other was a t-shirt for men. So, there we are. Nope. So, having two pieces of, or 2 sets of patterns on one page makes it a little bit more difficult to just, you need to be very cognizant of what is the pattern that you are tracing and what, wait, that's not right. Oh yes, that was right, after all. So yeah, you need to be very cognizant of what you are making and why you are making it, or which pieces you are making. Because, for example, the pattern changes that are for the version that I'm making, because the book, it has a pullover style hoodie, and I want to make one with a zipper on the front, and that means that the zipper on the front goes, the pattern for that one is a little bit narrower and just smaller in general, although I think I might keep the length of it. In any case, it's a little bit narrower. So I think that having that be... I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Like, I just seriously forgot. I think I need to sleep more. I honestly think that I might actually be having a vaccine reaction, a delayed vaccine reaction, because I've been feeling kind of sick all day, which is, it's fine. I'm not too sick. My day job is all my day job is all at the computer. Whoa, someone's calling me. I will be back. It was a scam call. How dare. Anyway, oh, I'm missing a notch. Notches are important. There we go. Okay, so that's the back, the hood, and now I need, that's the pocket for the pullover style. I should probably decide what kind of pockets I want to add. Or do I want to add pockets? I want to add pockets. Pockets are essential. Do I want to add pockets that go on top, or do I want to add pockets that are in the seams? I want to add pockets that go on top, of course. So that means that I need to trace this pocket out as well. So the plan right now is that I will trace out the pocket and then cut it in half so that it's so that it will go nicely around the zipper. If I can find the lines. There we go. No, that's right. So anyway, this is what I will be doing for the next 20 minutes or so. And I don't know that you need to be present for every minute of it. So I will see you on the other side. Good evening. So yeah, for once I realized that I was lacking a crucial component of making this hoodie for my sister, and stopped what I was doing and ordered said component, which was a zipper. And a zipper is kind of important when you are making a hoodie with a zipper front. Just saying. And I am almost done with cutting the pattern pieces that I traced out earlier. I still need the sleeve, and after that's done, I need to check these measurements, because these measurements are larger than my sister, or else she took the measurements wrong. But in any case, I need to check the measurements and see how much ease the whole hoodie will have. And if it's too much, it's too much, and I'm just gonna scale it down a bit. But if it's like 5 centimeters around or something like that, that's 2 inches, I'm just gonna leave it, because, you know, at least she'll have a comfy hoodie. The other thing that I'm noticing is that, for example, the sleeve, which is what I'm cutting right now, has a lot shallower of a sleeve head than I was expecting. And I'm not sure if it's a feature of this particular pattern or if it's a feature of hoodies in general. The only other hoodie pattern that I've even looked at is the one that I'm going to make for myself, which is basically stolen out of my favorite hoodie. So there is that. So we will see how this entire thing fares out, and in the meanwhile I will finish cutting these pattern pieces out, and then I will start doing the measuring of the pieces to find out how large they actually are. And after that, it's time to cut the fabric, because there's a lot of fabric to cut. I will see you on the other side. Good afternoon. I have the hoodie all cut out. These are the hood pieces, and that means that it's time to start sewing. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep the hood. I'm doing it a bit different from how the instructions in the book want me to, because I'm making the hood double layered, and that means changing a few things. First thing I do is I'm going to attach the 2 sets of hood pieces together so that the pieces that were cut together, because I cut them twice, not so that the fabric was rolled up 4 times. So the 2 pieces, both of the pieces that were cut together, I'm going to attach them at the center back seam to each other, I mean. And then after that, I'm going to attach the 2 sets together by the front edge of the hood. And when that's done, I will set in 2 grommets, not grommets, grommets, yes, grommets. I will set in two grommets to make sure that on both sides of the neck, on the one that's going to be on the outside, to have some place for the string to exit. And after that, I need to add the come on now, the string alley? That can't be right. Well, the thing that goes around the face and the string goes inside it. I cannot for the life of me. This thing has a name. I am absolutely certain it has a name in English. I just cannot remember it. In any case, that thing. I'm going to add that, and then I can move on to working on the rest of the body. And I'm going to be doing all of this on the serger. Well, most of it's on the serger, because the serger is a very good tool for these kinds of situations. And yeah, so I realized as I was cutting that I did not have enough of the this thing also has a name, but all I can think of is the stuff that you have on your hoodies, sleeve ends, and the waist. It's, in Finnish, it's resori, but it has a name, I'm sure. In any case, I'm sure you can figure out what I mean by the description, I hope. So, yeah, I thought I had enough of it. Hold on. So this is the stuff that I'm talking about. I thought I had 2 things of this thing. But no, I did not. I only had 1, which means that I had to order some more, because of course I did. Because I don't know how I will ever get to the point where I actually have procured all of the things that I need for a project before I start it. One day, I swear, one day I will get there, But today is not that day. In any case, I have acquired the thing. The thing will arrive hopefully next week, but who knows? The foldable elastic for the Banksia is definitely coming next week. So that's good. I can finish that project. But I just... Why am I like this? I don't have a zipper. That is not even on the way yet. I have ordered it, but the store that I ordered it from, they gave me a confirmation of my order, but they have not shipped it. I ordered the stretchy stuff, this thing. I ordered it, more of it just now, which means that I should probably, hopefully get it next week. But who knows? Who knows is all I'm saying. Technically, I am a sailor, so I am allowed to curse, but YouTube doesn't seem to see the distinction, so I'm trying to stop that. So anyway, yeah. I'm gonna try to work on this hoodie for as much as I can before I need to stop. But there's quite a lot of stuff that needs to wait until I have a zipper and the elastic stuff, whatever. This stuff, this stuff, more of that. So yeah, but I can turn it into a shirt most of the way before I need to, or a hoodie most of the way before I need to get in on the thing with the stuff and the work. But I need the zipper in order to finish attaching the front facing, and I need the front facing in order to finish attaching the hood, so it doesn't actually turn into a hoodie until I have the zipper and this stuff. It has to have a name. Why can I not remember it? Anyway. But luckily I have other things that I can finish. I can finish the Harrison shirt now. Aha. I can also finish, there's this, well, basically it's a rainbow petticoat with lots and lots and lots of gathered tulle. Lots and lots of gathered tulle that I have everything ready for, except that I haven't made it yet. I mean, I've made the skirt part, the stuff that goes on me, and where all the tulle gets gathered to, and I have attached, I think, one. I'm sorry. I have attached maybe one layer of the tulle, so I think we can figure out some stuff to do. I'll see you on the other side. I forgot that I don't have the grommets to set to the side. Those are also in the order that has the something. I have ordered grommets. They are coming, but they are not here right now, which means that I can't finish the hood. One day. Anyway. Fun times. Good morning. Things are progressing on the hoodie for my sister. I've got 2 sleeves with the ribbing. I've got 2 sleeves with the ribbing set in. I do need to press and top stitch these. And I do need to press the hood, even though I can't work on it until I get the grommets for it. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to serge the pockets. These are actually a bit too large. I'm not entirely sure how that happened, but they're big enough to fit my iPhone a bit more. But I am going to need to make them smaller in order to fit the front piece, because they are currently wider than the front pieces, which is not a good look. It sort of diminishes the usability of the pockets if they are bigger than the front. So there is that. In any case, I am going to serge them all around before I what's the word? Well, I roll the entryway of the pocket so that it's nice and neat, and top stitch that. So I am going to have to actually use my proper sewing machine for this project, but that's fun. It's good. It's good to use a proper sewing machine, especially one as nice as mine. In any case, I am going to start with serging these pockets all around, and I think I might also serge the front and back pieces, the shoulders together, because I do need to top stitch the shoulders, or rather I want to top stitch the shoulders, and that is going to be a lot easier if I only have the shoulder seams sewn and not the shoulder seams and the sleeves in the shoulders. So there is that. And after all of those are top stitched, and I think I might also just go ahead and attach this pocket while I'm doing all that top stitching. I'm going to attach the pocket to the front pieces, so that way I will have a pocket on the front pieces before. Yes, that's the correct way. Sorry, I'm just trying to work this out. My instructions do not, in fact, include any pocket whatsoever, and that's just criminal. Can't have a hoodie without a pocket. That is just not how we roll here. So I think I'm going to cut these pockets down a little bit, just like a centimeter, possibly 2, so that way they won't actually be longer than the front piece. They will actually be exactly the size of the front piece. So that's not necessarily great, but I think a little bit of that is going to get taken away when it's attached, because there's just stuff. Anyway, I'm going to get moving on these things because time is money. No? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, I should still be able to get a good sized pocket in this thing, even if I cut it down a bit. Yeah. I'm just gonna start sewing. Serging thing. I'll see you on the other side. Good evening. It is time to let go of this week. I managed to press what needed pressing. The hood, the two sleeves, and the pockets. I did not manage to actually insert said pockets anywhere, but things are moving forward. Next week I should be able to get the word. It's starting to be late and I am very tired. I did a very long jog today thing, and it was longer than I've done in a while, so I am very much feeling it. But it was good. It's I'm sure it's going to feel good tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm meeting my personal trainer, and she's very good at wringing out all the very last juices out of me. So there is that. In any case, the hoodie is moving. It's not moving nearly as fast as I'd like it to, but it's moving. I did not manage to attach the shoulder seams. That's gonna be something that I maybe hopefully get to tomorrow, but looking at the timetable for tomorrow, I'm starting to doubt it. Anyway, the pockets are next. Then after the pockets, I'm attaching the shoulder seams together, and once that's done, I'm going to press the shoulder seams, and then it's time to do a lot of top stitching. I need to finish attaching. I just realized that it's going to be awkward trying to sew the mouth of the pockets if they're already attached to the front pieces. I think it's going to be okay. I hope so. Lol. I don't actually want to have my serger side by side with my sewing machine, just because it's gonna the sewing machine is really bulky, and trying to have enough room on the table for both to be sewing ready is just gonna be awkward. So I would rather not do that. So yeah, I'm just gonna attach the pockets to the or I could sew them. I don't necessarily need to serge them because the lower edge is gonna get serged anyway. No, I do want to serge the front edge because that's not gonna get finished any other way. Fun times. Anyway, this week is over. The time is late enough that there's just no way that this is going to happen tonight. I am tired and I need to go to bed because tomorrow is another big day. So, with that in mind, if you like this vlog, like, comment, subscribe, do all the YouTube things as usual, and I will see you next Thursday.